This trip almost broke us. Okay?
Facts.
Hey guys, my name is Leah.
My name's Tiffany.
And welcome to our channel. So hey guys, this is our first video on our couples channel. If you guys are new to us, if you don't know us, we are recently engaged. We're a new couple. We have known each other now for 4 months. And on month 3, we decided to backpack together on a month-long trip throughout Central America. And we decided to start off our channel just talking about what we learned about each other and about ourselves on our trip, because it was monumental, let me tell you. And me, if you know anything about me, I used to be a solo traveler for 2 years. So this is my first time, or this was my first time traveling with somebody this extensively and this closely. So it was definitely a very interesting experience for both of us.
Yes, it was. And I'm so thankful that I had such an expert by my side.
Thanks, Tiff.
Most of the time. No, just kidding.
Thanks, Tiff.
Yeah.
Just a disclaimer, this is a raw video. We're talking about real emotions, real shit. We're not sugarcoating anything. This is real. And this is how we plan to be on our channel, is to be real and transparent. This trip almost broke us. Okay?
Facts.
It was a make or break situation, this trip was. And we're gonna tell you guys why this trip almost ended us. I will start by saying that, just to because we had to do a lot of self-reflection to figure out what was happening. So what we had realized was, the basis of our relationship was Tiffany was working. So the first few months of our relationship was built on her coming home from work and us spending quality time after work and on the weekends, because she was working. And yeah, we were new and we were in the honeymoon stage. So a lot of it was just a lot of quality time. So
weekends are for couple activities. So
yeah. We just did a lot of cute stuff, and yeah, we just spent a lot of quality time together. So when we traveled, it was like we were together 24/7, where we had never been together that long. And we were just completely naked, emotionally naked. All of our flaws were open, everything. Yeah. Everything.
Habits, good and bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Mannerisms.
Yep. So we saw everything. We saw everything about each other. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. And it was very overwhelming for both of us. And we had a lot of clashing, because we're like, whoa, what was this? I didn't see this before. And which of course you can expect if you've never traveled with anybody, or if you've never done that. You really get to know somebody from traveling. So that was probably one of the biggest things that was hard for us to get through, was just learning each other's. And they would come out slowly, you know, every few days, suddenly, unexpectedly, every few days, oh crap, okay, that's a flaw that we didn't see before on both sides. And we had to work through them. Some of them were really rough. I mean, I'll be completely honest, there were some where I was like, I don't know, this ain't it. This ain't it. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. And I'm sure
and you can sometimes you just gotta walk away. And you just gotta say, you know what, I'll take the loss in this battle. I don't have to win this. I'm just gonna walk away. And space is very important.
Yeah.
You have some kind of outlet too, if you need to go for a walk, listen to your favorite song, but sometimes you just gotta step away. Something else about
being naked? Yeah. That one's just kind of self-explanatory though, I think. I think it's just that we saw each other completely raw. We saw parts of each other that we didn't even know were there within ourselves and with each other. So that was really hard, I'm telling you. There were moments where we both were like, wow, like what the heck is going on here? Like, why aren't we like getting along like we were at the beginning?
Even went back and read like old messages. Remember that?
Yeah, I had a phase. Yeah, that was me. I had a phase because I was just like, oh my God, where is Tiffany? Where's this Tiffany that I fell in love with? So I had a phase where I was like going back to the old messages, and
we were reminiscing.
We were definitely reminiscing, and we're just like, where's that? Like, how come you don't? And
but then we realized though that it was both of us. You know?
Yeah,
like,
but
that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was really cool because it really, like, I know for me, definitely I was like, you know what? I need to be that again. Like, for example, in my text messages, I was very, like, flirty with her. And, you know, I think I had stopped because we were just so frustrated with each other. There was no room for that. So it was like a wake-up call. Like, okay, you know, that's what she needs to be happy and to feel, like, loved. So...
yeah,
and vice versa.
Yeah, I had to revisit things about myself that, you know, those admirable qualities that you show like in the beginning, you know, the things that like woo your partner. Like you need to, it reminded me that you need to go back to like remember that you need this, like I need to always find ways to like woo her. Like, yeah, you're flirty, but you know, I gotta do my part too. It can't just be one-sided. So that, I don't know, that was a cool moment.
Okay, so the second thing we're gonna talk about is like another like huge issue that was like make or break. Like we were both like pretty much fed up about this thing, and so she's gonna talk about that.
So normally like in our everyday lives, when we're at home, like I'm definitely the more like dominant one, and you know I make the majority of the decisions, and you know I navigate, I do so much to, you know, to provide, to support, to just like be a dominant person in this relationship, in this union, this partnership. And so traveling out the country put me in an entirely new circumstance, situation, culture, language, everything. But this is something that she does often. So moments where I kind of panicked and dropped the ball, so to speak. For example, a shower where you almost get electrocuted because the plumbing or the electrical is bad. But anyhow, situations where, you know, she shines and I panicked, she had to step up. So she ended up having to step up a lot more, and she had to take the lead on things that, yes, she's comfortable with, but in that situation, in our partnership, I should have taken the lead on, and I should have stepped up. And I know that was frustrating for her. Like every now and then, yeah, okay, you know, a few little decisions here and there, but she ended up making way more decisions than than I did. But by the end, that's something that I learned, like, and I'm a quick learner. I can see something once and like, okay, I can pick it up. So now, you know, the next time we travel, I'll be able to like plan this and plan that, even down to transportation. You know, yeah, there's so many things that I learned, like, okay, I can do that. And I think at one point you got so frustrated because it got so bad that I was asking you to help me make little decisions for things that, I mean, it could be like
should I get one eggplant or two? And I'm like, oh my God, if you don't just make a decision on your own.
That's true.
Like if you just don't, like I'm about to blow. I'm about to blow up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that was really hard for me. And like, see, I had known, like, because she's never traveled out of the country before, and I had known that I was gonna be doing a lot of planning, but I didn't think about all the other little things that I would have to do as well. And so that's what kind of made it so frustrating, because she leaned so heavily on me and she needed so much from me, and I was just like sick of it.
Like, I mean, of course there was a turning point, but
there was no turning point, okay? There's not. was up until the end.
Well,
like it was just
even still though, that's definitely something that I recognize, because I'm so used to making decisions at home, and then I like panicked in this unknown circumstance, and
which is understandable.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was really hard because I had to juggle like being understanding, but also just I was fed up. Like I just, like, you know how it is, like, you know, being a feminine woman, and like I just, you know, I mean, that's why I date dominant women, because I want to be like taken care of, and I wasn't. Okay, we have some story times, but like the example that she said, we were in the shower at an Airbnb and something was wrong with the electricity, and I turned the knob and I got electrocuted in the shower, which is like deadly.
Real?
And
Yeah.
I told her about it, and she just completely panicked, and she was like, okay, what do we do? What are we gonna do? And I was just like, it was so much, and it's like she didn't realize in the moment that, okay,
I could have figured that
it doesn't
out.
matter that we're in a different country. An electrical issue is an electrical issue.
Yeah.
Like if this would have happened here, like what would she have done?
Right.
You know what I mean? But she didn't, she wasn't thinking that. She was just too, I guess, stuck in the fact that this is happening in Guatemala.
Yeah.
So like literally I was just fed up. I was like, you just need to go down to the front office and tell them.
Yeah.
That's it. Like we just need to step out of the shower. Don't touch it. Don't touch anything so we don't die. Just go talk to them, and that's it. And she's like, what do I say? And I was like,
yeah,
Google Translate, electrocuted in shower. Like little things like that. It was just like, yeah. But it was just difficult. Yeah, a lot of those things were just difficult because it was a lot of pressure on me. And then I also already felt so much pressure because, you know, like taking her outside of the country, I think a lot of people were worried on her side of her life. So I felt pressure that I had to take care of her already, but then I had pressure from her that I had to take care of her. So it was like double pressure.
Yeah, but
and that's not my role.
Yeah, but
So,
but moving forward.
that's not what I'm here for.
Right. But moving forward though, like I definitely think that in the next circumstance, she'll be able to turn over a lot more responsibility to me, because I now, like I said, I can pick something up very quickly. So, you know, I know what to do. I know how to navigate. Yeah, I definitely think if you want to get to know somebody, like not just in your, you know, everyday professional, but like personally get to know somebody, spend at least 5 consecutive days with them. And that's a good way to like really get to know somebody. Day 5, you know, you're still all sweet. Day 10, you know, things might tense a little bit. 15, okay, you by day 15 you're like, okay, look, either you're gonna fix this or you're not.
Yeah.
And
so we came home, and now we're working on our flaws so that we can be the best version of ourselves for each other.
Absolutely. I think that it definitely made us stronger, just you know, navigating different situations together, finding, like, having moments together that we'll remember forever. Good, bad, funny, positive, negative, all of it.
So the question is, Tiffany, do you want to travel with me in the future?
Absolutely. This time I'm planning it. Yeah.
Good.
But I definitely know Travel Leah very well, and I love her.
Oh, thanks. I love you too.
Now, this is the moneymaker question. Leah, are you gonna travel with me again in the future?
Yes. Yes.
You gotta see why.
Yeah. No, it was rough, but despite all of that, like, what I truly learned about Tiffany is that we are completely compatible travel partners. Like, besides everything, just like the way that I travel is the same way she travels, and that's hard to find. And what I mean, like, the way that I like to travel is I'm really like go with the flow. I'm very flexible. I know that I don't need to see everything. I'm completely okay just having a day watching Netflix and not doing anything. Like, I don't need to jump from tourist spot to tourist spot. To me, it could just be sitting on the sidewalk and people watching and and stuff like that. And she's the exact same way, and I think that is the most important part. Everything else, the little tiffs in... Tiffs, oh, that's funny. All the little issues can be resolved, but deep down, we travel the same, and that is so important. So yes.
What I learned about Leah, this like beautiful soul, is that like at her core as a person, I mean, of course things I already knew, but I fell in love in a way that I hadn't before. And yeah, like I got to learn like what things that are important to her. Like we got to share stories with each other and really get to know each other. And yeah, I'm so thankful for that, because I fell in love. And that morning, June 21st, you know, I set my alarm for 5 something a.m. And I said, today's the day. I'm gonna marry this woman. And it was the greatest day ever. Yeah. So I don't know. I know who she is as a person. I feel so much closer and so connected to her, and I'm so thankful that like she came into my life and said, "You want to go out the country with me?" And I said yes.
Yeah. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching our vlog about, yeah, what almost broke us on that trip. And I'm telling you, it almost broke us, okay? But we are strong, and I'm so proud of us. We made it through. We're stronger on the other side. And yeah, if you have not traveled with your partner,
do it.
You need to. Anyways, I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Especially subscribe, because this is our new channel and we're gonna be talking about some real stuff on here. Okay, bye.